A new housing and urban development report finding that under the Biden administration, billions of dollars in federal rental assistance went to ineligible recipients, including dead people. Fox Business correspondent Max Gordon has the story. Hi, Max.
Hey there, Taylor. Well, HUD Secretary Scott Turner claims that around $5.8 billion in federal rental assistance was potentially sent out in error in 2024 under the Biden administration. This included about $77 million in payments to around 30,000 dead tenants. About $150 million was paid out to people with non-existent Social Security numbers, and around $288 million was paid to support excessively high rent. But according to HUD, the vast majority of these incorrect payments, $5.2 billion of them, were made to people with inactive SAM.gov accounts, the government website where people can register for assistance. The payments being scrutinized fall under two programs, tenant-based rental assistance and project-based rental assistance. Project-based rental assistance subsidizes housing units so low-income individuals can afford them, with the government paying the property owner. Then tenant-based rental assistance goes directly to the person in need. In total, HUD sent out about $50.4 billion in rental assistance payments in 2024 to more than 204,000 individuals. The potential error flagged by HUD would make up for around 11.5% of these payments. Secretary Turner said in a statement, HUD will continue investigating the shocking results and will take appropriate action to hold bad actors accountable. We reached out to former HUD Secretary Marcia Fudge and her former Deputy Secretary Adrian Todman for reaction to the report, but have not heard back. Meanwhile, the U.S. continues to struggle with a shortage of affordable housing. According to the National Low-Income Housing Coalition, no state has an adequate supply of affordable rental housing for the lowest income renters. And nationwide, there's a shortage of 7.1 million rental homes available to renters with extremely low incomes that are at or below the federal poverty line. In its 2026 priorities, HUD outlined that it wants to meet these affordable housing needs in part by cutting down on fraud, waste, and abuse. Taylor, back to you.
Max, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Are we more angry that this is just big government in the housing? Are we angry that most of this fraud is going to New York, California, Washington, D.C.? Are we more upset that it's going to dead people? Where do I begin?
I'm really upset it's going to dead people and all this fraud even happens because here's why. It's so easily avoided. In this digital age, we should have digital checks and balances. A check's going to go out, Social Security check, a HUD assistance check. Is that person dead? There should be a death certificate in the system that matches up with a Social Security number. It's very straightforward. If we can figure out blockchain and cancer immunotherapies, we should be able to figure out an accounting system for where government and tax dollars go.
But should the check go out? I mean, $50 billion for rental assistance? I mean, I know it makes me sound like a bit of a Scrooge here, but government is not a charity. Government is a gun. Yeah. And its role is not to provide you food, healthcare, education, medicine, everything. It's cradle to grave, once again, entitlement state. So I'm, for one, no more subsidies. And I think what you would find, once government stops subsidizing things like rental, those prices will come down. They won't go up, they'll go down, making them more affordable for everyone at every economic strata.
I don't even know where to begin. This shouldn't even exist, this funding program.
There you go.
It should not exist. But I heard Alex Berenson, the journalist on Kudlow yesterday, and within Medicaid, for example, that they've tried to expand the definition of mental health care to include housing services. And I mentioned Medicaid as being, I would say, the most dangerous federal program. It's state and federal, but rough, I think if you look at California, about more than 60% of the funding comes from the federal government. I just wanted to note that California 2 years ago, for Medicaid for elderly people, for long-term care, so elderly people who want to go into nursing homes, California got rid of the asset test. Medicaid's supposed to be for low-income, disabled. So they made it easy for wealthy people to get taxpayer money, services, from not just the state, but the federal government, federal taxpayers were bearing most of the burden to finance rich people going into nursing homes. It blew out the number of people on the program. And so now they've had to reverse it, and they just starting tomorrow, there's an asset test back in place in California. I think it lasted 2 years. That's what a disaster it was. But the reason that the Medicaid is such a disaster is because the states implement these rules, but the federal taxpayers are on the hook. And I'm not even getting into the Medicaid expansion for under Obamacare, but this is an abomination what California did. Ask anybody about it. They aren't even aware that you could just be a rich person with a $50 million house. Didn't matter. You could get on be in a nursing home on the taxpayer dime.
Quick
Sorry.
thoughts, Jeff?
This is a big country with a lot of complexity,
Yeah.
and we try to fix things, and they never totally get fixed, but that's, I'm not justifying fraud, and waste, and abuse, but a certain amount of that, given the complexity of what we face, is probably inevitable. But I'm not at all saying that we shouldn't pursue it
Yeah.
and try to root it out.
Maybe AI will help us get all, like, I think of the
Cures all.
blockchain. I think,
To Lou's point, the digital world, maybe
Yes.
it gets better rather than having paper stuff flying
I'm
around.
hopeful.
Yeah.